Hello, hello. Spring has sprung, and a little birdie told me that there's some eggs hidden in Palia. So I think today we should go on an egg hunt, you know? Bring it back to like childhood. Get our baskets with all that fake grass that's itchy, and then fill it up with eggs and hope that one of those eggs has money in it. Okay. Thank you for checking that. Yeah, that did not work. But thank you for checking that. Uh Darn, I thought I had made that work. Okay. Well, um hello everyone. Good luck on the egg hunting. I'm struggling. We'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. I mean, the main thing is we're just going to focus on the spring bundles, and we do need eggs for the spring bundles, so hopefully we get some, but we can work on the other parts of the bundles first, and you know. But it'll be fun to get some eggs. I love a good egg hunt. I love a good egg hunt. But thank you everyone for getting your daily ticket to the zoo. If you don't know who I am, hello, my name is Lakin, and welcome back to our cozy little zoo here. Today we are in for a treat, but if you love anything Disney Dreamlight Valley, Palia, and soon to be Loftia, like if you like all those cozy life sim games, you're in the right place. All I need from you is to sit back, relax, put me onto the background, do whatever you need to do, because we are going to have some fun today. We are going to have so much fun today. And um one thing that I wasn't able to set up, but I've set it up. I just didn't coordinate a message for it. And that is we have a new community puzzle that we're all able to do. So let me get the link for that so that way y'all can do it. You can work on it while I'm streaming. Um, During the breaks, that's what I'm gonna be working on. So it's so much fun. Like I picked us a good puzzle. I picked us a good puzzle to work on, and some of my other streamer friends have this, and it's so addicting. It's so addicting, but let me do this. Just all you have to type in, actually, you don't have to type in anything. I have to type in something. Let's see if this works. Hmm, that work? No, it didn't. Okay, I'll type it in myself. I'll type it in myself, but here is the community puzzle where everyone is free to join. On the puzzle fun. I love a good puzzle. Um Having cats makes puzzles a little bit difficult in this house. There we go. There we go. So if you click that link, it should take you to our community page, and then that should give you access to the puzzles. If someone could test that out, Walter maybe, if you can test that out and make sure that it works properly and you're able to get into the puzzle, I would greatly appreciate that. Please and thank you. Yes, yes, yes. But before we get too diving into Palia, puzzles, any and all that, we need to get our uh, fortune for today. Pooh Honey Wizard here has to tell us what is going to happen. He has to tell us how the day is going to go. I think it's going to be a good day, but who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Okay, okay. Let's pull one. Let's pull a fortune cookie out, and this fortune will decide our fates for the day. Let's see. Let's see. This one. Ooh, this is like an old one. This is like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's like all wrinkled. It's all stained. That means it's gonna be good. So it says You are a bundle of buzzing energy, always on the go. You are a bundle of buzzing energy, always on the go. I mean, I don't know about you, but I definitely feel that. I definitely feel that. I'm always on the go. I always have to be doing something, always have to be working on something. Rest, very difficult for me. Very difficult for me. And today in Palia, we're going to be running all over the place trying to collect everything. So I would say that they are accurate in that statement. But it is important to remember that progress and going all the time is not always beneficial. You need to like be in tune with your body, and if your body says, "Hey, let's slow down," that's not a sign of weakness, that's not a sign of failure, that's just a statement of life. We're not robots, we're humans. We can't do everything the robots can. Even if we want to be perfect and moving all the time, it's just not how things are. It's not how our life works. So, yeah. Um the link has access restricted. Let me see. Because I know I made it to where it's just the only people who can do the puzzle are in the community, but I think I made it to where anyone, like if you try to make an account with this and link your Twitch to that account. Because I think that's what I did. Let me see. I can go into settings for it and see. I can make it absolutely anyone. I just don't want some random person who's like just on the puzzle website to do it. You know, I'll change it to any registered user. So if you just create an account with the Tangle website, see if that works. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? And with that, I can even just send the link to the actual puzzle, you know? I can send the link to the actual puzzle. So if we do this, join in on the puzzle making party. It's a party. Party, party. And then I can paste that. And then that one should be just a direct link to the specific puzzle itself. So we'll pin that one instead. But yeah, just make sure you have an account and it should work. It's a great website. It has just a bunch of digital puzzles. You can do them by yourself. You can do them with strangers. You can do them with your friends like we're doing. It's fun, fun, fun. But with that being said, let's go ahead and have some fun in proper Palia. Yes? Yes. That's what we're here for. That's what we're doing. So let's go ahead and swap over our screen. And I have a little egg hunt counter. We'll have to get the quests away from behind it. But this way we can track our eggs. Let's see. We're not doing any quests right now. No quests. Let's see, which ones are end? I need to get working on my quests because apparently some of my NPCs are held hostage. But that's for another day. That's not for today, you know? That is for another day. We'll worry about that later. But let's go ahead and get these notifications out of the way. And we got some shiny pods. let's see what ones we got. Okay. So we got this one. Let's see what this one is. We got Elliot the shiny pod. I don't think I have that one. I don't think I have that one, so that's good. And then the second one is, drumroll please, Rosalina the Smarty Pod. I think I have that one. We can run inside real quick and check, because I have my pods all right here, easy to see. Rosalina, yes, is right there. And then, what's the other one look like? I don't think I have that one. So we can put you, you're lucky number, whatever you are. I was about to say 6, but we definitely have more than 6 pods. But you can go on this shelf right here. Lucky, lucky you. Yay! And then our other pod, our Rosalina pod, can go back here in the back, where all the other duplicates live, because they don't deserve shelf space. They don't deserve shelf space. I'm so sorry. It's not my fault, even though it is definitely my fault because I'm the one choosing this. It's not my fault. Good morning, good morning. How are you doing today? I hope you are well. Today we are diving into the Palia bundle boards. And we're also going to go on an egg hunt. Going on an egg hunt. Saying it like that made me instantly think of the Bear Hunt song. Okay, it worked with a linked account. Okay, good, good, good. So yeah, just make sure if you want to join in on the community puzzle, just make sure you create an account and then you can join in on that puzzle and it'll be fun. It'll be fun. But we're just working on the boards and then we're working on the keep that. We're also going to be working on just seeing what we can collect, checking out things, because I haven't been able to play as much lately. So this is actually my first day logging in since the new update. Like, I've watched other people play it. I've watched other people hang out with the new update. So I'm not, like, completely in the dark, but, you know, it's different seeing it with your own 2 eyes versus someone else's eyes on someone else's computer, you know? So it's just slightly different. But yeah, let's go on an egg hunt, which whenever I say it like that, it makes me instantly think of the song Going on a Bear Hunt. Gotta start patting our legs and going on a bear hunt. Can't go over, can't go under, gotta go through it. But let's look at this right here. Okay, so Spring Spectacular is the new thing, and our bundle boards are right here. So we have a hunting board, we have a fishing board, a insect board, and a mining board. And looking at the things we need, I can pretty easily catch everything. I've written down specifically for the fish and the bugs. I have on my little sticky note right here when we can catch them in game and what we need to catch them and where we need to catch them, so that way we don't have to go to Palia Tracker for this. And then we'll get our things. We also have dailies of getting a red-bellied piranha and a macaron, but I'm not going to focus on those. Honestly, I forget dailies exist, and then that's why I'm not very far on any of my lunar paths. But if we're looking at the new lunar path, just ranking these items 1 out of 10, this hat right here, this is a 10 out of 10. Look at those legs. 10 out of 10 hat. No notes. This, creepy beyond all reason, but still a 6 out of 10, you know? It's gonna give me nightmares, yes, but am I going to enjoy it? Also, yes. This right here, just a little froggy bobber. Honestly, cute, but it's like a 4 out of 10. You know, it's not anything that I'm like, ooh, yes, I need. This Alchemist recipe bundle, I actually like it. I like the stones that come up here. This is a 8 out of 10. Will I use it? Maybe. We'll see. But that'll be a little ways away before I actually start decorating and things like that. But yeah, 8 out of 10 for that. The fishing pole. It makes sense for a fishing pole. Actually, no, it doesn't. The frogs in this game are insects. So no, it doesn't. But fishing pole, I love fishing. Fishing is one of my favorite things inside like life sim and farming sims. So I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. If you connect these two, if you connect the froggy bobber with the fishing rod, it makes it a 10 out of 10. If you add those two together, even it out, average it out, it's a 10 out of 10. A plush, a Frogbert plush, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. This Frogbert tuxedo top, this is a 9 out of 10. I think it is almost perfect. Almost perfect. What would make it a 10 out of 10? I think if it was ruffled right here. If it was ruffled right here, it would be a 10 out of 10 for me. This Kill 'em a Froggy bucket, it's going to be a 7 out of 10. That shirt is so cute. I know. This may be an actual path I actually unlock. Because this hat, imagine. I walk into the shop. I walk into the underground wearing this hat and this top at the same time. Nothing's going to stop me. Nothing's going to stop me. But this Kill 'em a Froggy bucket, 7 out of 10. This pickaxe, I actually like it. You can see the designs a little bit better than you could on the fishing rod. So this is going to be but it's still an 8 out of 10. Still an 8 out of 10. Alchemist window, this is like a 3. I don't really see the point of a tiny diamond window. I don't know. A slightly larger plush, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. And then this stuff, mailbox, 10 out of 10. No notes, 10 out of 10. King Hoppington replica, 20 out of 10. 20 out of 10. This is worth the entire bundle. This is worth the entire collection. And then we have the pants. Oops. Okay, you can't see the pants. The pants are invisible. You're just gonna have to trust me. But they're an 8 out of 10. And then we have some more stuff. I actually like the watering can. The watering can is a 10 out of 10. And then we have this plush, 5 million out of 10. 5 million out of 10. A bigger frog plush, Frogbert plush, 10 out of 10. This glider, specifically because of the face that's on it, 15 out of 10. 15. And then everything else is just kind of like recolors, reskins. So it's nothing like on its own. Oh, wait. Conservatory recipe. Ooh. This is an 8 out of 10. And then the largest Giga Frogbert plush, I'm gonna say that's 100 out of 10. Ooh, the greenhouse. Yeah, I know. This star path, or yeah, I'm gonna call it a star path. It's a lunar path, but it's very impressive. Like, I like what they put into this. We got some shorts, and we got a skirt we can't see. And then this onesie. Oh my goodness, look at those eyes. Since the eyes move, this onesie gets a 59 out of 10. It's a 59 out of 10. But like, if I'm to rate these paths, as you can see, I've not actually like really, this is where I am on the very first one. I'm at 17. So I'm not actually like, I don't have these items myself, but looking at them here and like seeing other people wear them and things like that, if I was to rate these paths, like put them in order, the very bottom, Path of the Shred. This goes at the very bottom. I don't know why we have a skateboarding path inside a fantasy game. You know, it doesn't feel like Palia. It feels like one of the developers just really likes skateboards and wanted to try to fit their special interest inside the game. Which, good for them, but it just doesn't match the vibe that I get from Palia. So, very bottom, probably won't ever do it unless I've finished all the others. The next one is Path of the Cardigan. This has some cute stuff, like the furniture, the clothing. Well, you can't see the shoes, but this little golden Galdar pup. This is the animal I want in the game. So, like, this has cute stuff, but it's a super short path. So, I think if this path was bigger and it had more stuff along this lines, this could be a top contender. It truly could. It could rival these other two. But then out of these two, I think Path of the Kitsu is in second place. I think it was a very strong start for paths. I think it was a very strong like look at what they can be, what they can do, what they'll put in them, and things like that. Very strong second place. But they really shined with this one right here. They really said, watch us cook. They really said, hey, we're gonna do this. You have no audio right now since you gotta go soon, but just wanted to pop in real quick and say hi. No worries. Hi. Hope you have a wonderful day. But hi. I am doing wonderful. I am doing wonderful. And I hope you are as well. And I hope your day goes well with whatever you have to have going on. And then thank you for getting your daily ticket, and I'm so sorry you got lost in the zoo playground. Hopefully you can still hear us in there, but have fun at the zoo playground. Have fun in there. But yeah, so fourth place is Path of the Shred. Third place, Path of the Cardigan. Second place, Path of the Kitsu. And first place, Path of the Tadpole. So it'll be interesting to see how they continue on with this, because, you know, I would say essentially 3 out of the 4 are really strong paths. Well, these 2 are really strong. This one's strong if it was just slightly longer. Like, if it had more stuff, it could rival these 2. But just out of sheer, like, quantity of what it has in it, it doesn't make sense to truly compare it to these 2. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Yeah. Let me see. I have nice game settings. Because it seems like it's very quiet. Seems like it's very quiet. If it's too quiet, we can always find some like lo-fi music or whatever, but it should be fine. Is Steph one of the better ones? I agree. Like, I'm not gonna be someone that spends a lot of money in this game, mainly because I have other games that I have just my budget for gaming goes in different directions more often than not. But I can see that path, this new one, being 1,000% worth it and being the first thing that I ever buy inside Palia. You know? Hi, Susie. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for grabbing your ticket. Hope you're well. Right now we're finally getting started. we've been just chit-chatting away, but we're finally getting started working on the spring bundle boards inside Palia. So these things right here, I haven't added anything to them. Let's see what I can add. We can go ahead and add that one. We can add 2 there. So we'll just go ahead and contribute those. Let's see here. Oh, we can get 1 stickleback already. Okay. What about these? None of the bugs. Didn't think so. And the miner's bounty. We can get 10. And that one. Okay, okay. Already off to a great start here. Already off to a great start. You're doing all right. Hope everyone is doing well as in here. Yes, yes, yes. I agree. Okay, I need like a pen. I have pens. I just don't have my favorite pen. So I'm going to have to use a not so favorite pen. But let's go ahead and mark. I'm going to mark these off of my little note thing. So that way we can make sure that we aren't going after stuff we don't need. We don't need any of this stuff. Was it any of the fish? No, we still need all the fish. It was just the miners bundle that we have stuff marked off of, and the hunters bundle that we already have stuff marked off of. You want a fun Disney fact? Oh, I got a fun Disney fact for you. I got one here. Let me pull up my list of all my fun Disney facts, and we'll pick one. Which one should we have for today's fun Disney fact? So, the more you know. You ready? You ready? Let's see. Okay. This fun fact is about the wonderful classic Disney animated film, 101 Dalmatians. So, 101 Dalmatians released in the year 1961. And it was the top grossing film of that year. Like, it beat out, like, it's not just like the top grossing animated film, it's the top grossing film overall. It raked in $68 million at the time, which converted over to account for inflation nowadays is $739 million. That's how much money, like, if it came out today, it would have made $739 million. But this movie, some of the other movies that came out in 1961 that it beat out are West Side Story, Parent Trap, the original Parent Trap, and Breakfast at Tiffany's. Which, whenever I heard those, I was like, wait, what? I love 101 Dalmatians. It's one of my favorite Disney movies, but like West Side Story is like in my top 5 movies of all time. Breakfast at Tiffany's is probably in my top 20. Parent Trap, not so much, but it's a well-known movie. So like to hear that this movie, 101 Dalmatians, an animated movie about dogs, beat out one of the best romance stories of all time, West Side Story. Mind blown. Mind blown. You have all that knowledge in your head. I mean, sometimes yes. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I have those specifically written down just so that way I can like fully get all the facts right. But I love learning things about Disney. So like if I'm like, I want to learn something today, I'll just type in interesting facts about 101 Dalmatians and I'll just read through it. Or I'll be like, interesting facts about the Shanghai Disneyland, and I'll learn that and things like that. So I do have a lot of information about Disney in my head, but when it comes to like specific dates and numbers and stuff, I gotta write it down. I can't remember all that stuff. Hello, Light Hydra. Hope you're having a good day. You read in your bio, you got back into streaming on April 4th. I love that. That's my birthday. Happy birthday. If you want, you don't have to, but if you want, there is a channel point redeem where you can add your birthday to our community calendar, and the first stream of every month will celebrate everyone's birthday who's in that like month. So like in August, we'll celebrate all the August birthdays in that stream and things like that. So The next one will be obviously in April. So if we have any April birthdays, you can go ahead and add your birthday to the calendar. You don't have to put the date or even the year if you don't want to. We really just need the month. That's all we need. But yeah, I think that's fun. We did the first one this most recent month, and it was so much points. You don't have enough points, but that's a cute idea. No problem. Well, when you do get enough points, add that in. I may lower the points. I don't know. I'm still playing around with things. We're still figuring things out, but I hope y'all all are well. Light Hydra, since you're just tuning in, we're running around trying to finish these Palia board bundles. I've heard that the eggs are quite tricky to find, which I'm just kind of running around without a plan right now. So if y'all have found the eggs, let me know. But right now, let's go ahead and maybe we do the... Oh, those are just people running around. I was like, does anyone need my attention? Is someone trying to get my attention in Palia? Nope. Okay. Let's go ahead and just go for the fish, because we need all three of the fish. We can get the Radiant Sunfish and the Stickleback in the Kilima Rivers with a worm. One of them is from 3 a.m. to 6 p.m. and the other one is all day. So we can go and run to those right now and see if we can get those. Kilima Rivers. Kilima Rivers. What exactly are classified as Kilima Rivers? Like if we look on this map, I think this is considered the river right here. Or is that considered the lake? I know this is the lake. Long and skinny. Oh, okay. Okay. I know that, but like some of these areas you can't fish in. You would suggest lowering it since you would think it's something you'd want to add many people to participate in. Yeah, let me see. What do I have it at? Oh yeah, I have it at 1,000. I don't need it that high. Okay. I can't change it right now, but we will change it. We will change it. Maybe switch it with your book recommendation. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Do you want to party up and we can bug hunt whenever you want? Still working on the on the bugs? Yeah, totally. Totally. And thank you so much for getting your daily ticket to the zoo. Hope you enjoy your time here. I think I'm just going to pop up I'm just going to look it up. What is considered a Kilima River? Let's see. Will that show it on the map? Kilima River maps. Okay, so this is considered a river. This is considered a river. This... Okay, so just essentially the fat areas of the long and skinny. The fat areas. Yeah. If you want to, Crystal, if you want to add me, you can just, if you can see the name. If not, I think if your name is the same as what it is on Twitch, then I can also add you if you can't really see my... Oh, there it is. Okay, thank you. Easy. There it goes. Okay, let's go ahead and run over here. I will have to leave this party, so I think he'll be fine with that. Is this where we're going? No, I'm going in the wrong direction. I'm going in the wrong direction. We're going down here. We are into this section. And then we can fish here. Here, let me... How do I do it? Let's leave the party. Bye-bye. Okay, now let's fish. And while we're fishing, we can see what type of eggs we get and also just how many fish we get. Because we need lots of fish. We need them all. But thank you everyone for the lurks as well. I greatly appreciate it and hope that you have a great day at work yourself. Your little work lurks. Okay, this is not a fish we need. It is indeed not a fish we need. Well, that's fine. We can sell it. Or in case we need it for another bundle. Because I don't have my bundles up wherever they are. Over there? Over yonder. I don't have them ready. So, or I don't have them finished, so. This game for me is very much I have a lot of hours. Like, I have like 80 something hours in this game, but that's like, if we look at the progress that I've made, it's like, okay, what have I done? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. All I've really done is, like, consistently, is play Hot Pot and Chop a Chase. That's literally all I do. Whenever the festivals aren't around, I usually just, like, I don't intentionally do it. It's just, I just play other games. And then whenever I do log on, it's like, oh, hey, here's a market. Here's these things. Enjoy them. And I'm like, don't mind if I do. I will indeed a Rooney. Oh my goodness, we're getting so many golden salmon. Anyone want to fry up a golden salmon? With a little bit of lemon basil? Some butter? Just come on over to my house. We got plenty of fish. We'll have a cookout. It'll be great. This fish we will not eat this fish. This fish will be like little finger food. One bite. It's a one bite wonder. Oh, but this is what we need for the daily. Right? If I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. Don't mind if I do. Check. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I think I actually want to change to this one. Well, are we almost there? Yeah, but it's, I can't get this one because I'm not paying for it. So yeah, I'm gonna switch to this one. The Path of the Tadpole. Because why not? Because why not? Okay, it's after 6, so the only one we'll be able to catch right now is the Radiant Sunfish, if I am correct. And once we catch this one, however many we need, if it's not 3 a.m. yet, we can run over to the lake and get the enchanted pupfish, because we need that one as well. Also, if we just find any eggs. I don't know how tricky these eggs are going to be. Like, are they going to fight back? Are they going to, like, try to wiggle their way off of my hook? Who knows? Who knows? But what I do know is that we're going to get some. This egg hunt counter that's right below me, it's going to have at least 1 on it by the end of today. It's going to have at least a 1. And then I'll call it a win. Really, I want like 5. That's what I want. I want 5 little eggs. But that's just for the Easter Bunny to decide. Really, I can't decide that. I can't decide if I'm going to get eggs or not. Ooh, we need to eat. We need to eat. Let's eat some whatever these weird looking things are. It gave us focus, so that's all that matters. And we'll have some soup as well. Fill up as we continue to fish. Going to play Minecraft. Ooh, have fun. Have fun. Hopefully, whatever you're doing, you get accomplished, whether it's building, collecting, mining. I yearn for the mines. Whenever I play Minecraft, I always play on peaceful mode. Because I got things to do. I don't have time to worry about monsters. No, thank you. No, thank you. Monsters, they throw off my groove. It's not a fun time. But, oh, for some reason, I thought that was an egg. But it looks a little bit too fishy to me to be an egg. So I'm going to say that it is not an egg. That is what I am going to say right there. But, okay. So, this weekend, this like past weekend, Project Hail Mary came out. How many of y'all have seen that? How many of y'all are even interested in seeing that? But, yes. Well, I know you saw it. But, we watched it this weekend. And it is such a good movie. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it is a book. And I knew pretty much what was going to happen going into it. Not because I read the book, but because Walter read the book and told me a lot of it. But there was one section. This isn't going to be a spoiler because I'm not going to give too many details. But there's one section where he didn't tell me anything about this section. We got an egg! Party, party, party! Party, party, party! We got an egg! Okay, okay, let's increase the counter from 0 to 1. There we go. We have an egg. We have an egg. Egg, egg, egg. Egg, egg, egg. Okay. Yay! But there was this one section where we're watching it and I thought I knew everything about this movie. But I didn't know this one part and I'm a very emotional person, especially when it comes to movies. So I was very much like I was crying. And I looked over at Walter and I just like, if what's happening is what I think is happening and you didn't warn me about it, oh, I'm gonna be so mad. You spoiled everything else for me, but not this part, the part that I need to be emotionally prepared for. But other than that, the movie was great. What I thought was happening did not happen. Oh my goodness, this fish. So it was all great. But Project Hail Mary was such a good movie. If you don't know what it is, it's a sci-fi. We got another egg. All we really needed to do was talk about Project Hail Mary, and all the eggs just started coming in. They're like, oh, I want to hear about the new sci-fi movie. I want to hear about it. Yes, yes, yes. Tell me more. Oh, I will. Wait. Oh, we got the fish we need as well. Wonderful, wonderful. How many of this fish do we need? We just need 1. And then we need 25 blue eggs. Okay. So we just need 1. So that's good. Ooh. Oh, that's their feet. I was like, the ground is on fire. But since it is not time for the stickleback, we'll go ahead and run over to the enchanted pupfish and we will work on that one and try to get more eggs that way. Can I get rid of my... No, I want to... There. Okay. I'm just going to be running around with this giant pole. It's fine. But the Project Hail Mary is essentially it's a sci-fi book where something is happening to the sun to where the sun could go out. We could no longer have a sun. So everyone in the world is like coming together to create and figure out a way to stop this and figure out a way to combat this. And we're following this person who ends up in space on this mission. And they have a bit of amnesia. So we're trying to figure out what's going on while also trying to figure out like how to save the sun. and he's all alone in space, and that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, because either you've read the book and you know, or or you haven't read the book, but I highly suggest you watch the movie. Even if you haven't read the book, it is such a good movie. Ryan Gosling is amazing in it. The other actors are really good in it as well. The cinematography in that movie is beautiful. There's some scenes, because it's in space, and space already kind of wigs me out, but um there's some moments in the movie where like you can see the beauty of space, but also you can see the terror of the ever expanding void abyss that space is. And it's just this dichotomy between the beautiful and the terrifying. Oh, so good. So good. It's I wouldn't classify it as a comedy. Like, it's still like more of a sci-fi drama, maybe? Sci-fi adventure drama type thing. But it's Ryan Gosling. He really only knows how to play one character, and uh so he's funny. He's funny, and some of the other characters, they play off each other really well, and there were a lot of moments where my theater, which was packed by the way, no empty seat in the house. Oops, nope. There's no fish there. Don't know why I picked that up, but it was great. It was great. Um we also recently went and watched the movie Hoppers, which is the newest Pixar animated film. And that one was amazing as well. I'm so glad I watched that one too. Is this what we need? No, we need a enchanted pupfish. And the pupfish is quite small. This is not small. This is quite big. But we went and watched Hoppers. And if you don't know what that one is, it's essentially in the trailer. In the trailer, one of the characters says, "Oh, this is like Avatar, but with beavers." And yes, it is. It's essentially the movie Avatar by James Cameron, but with beavers. So you have this girl who puts her subconscious and her like brain inside a robotic beaver to infiltrate the natural world and try to save this glade from becoming a highway. So, it's a very good movie. Um Pixar knows how to make a unique story and knows how to like draw on your heartstrings, and like a lot of people just kind of forget about those movies because they're like, "Oh, all they're making is sequels." I mean, we're getting a Toy Story 5. So, you're not wrong. But it's not just ooh, but because people are so focused on how Disney and Pixar are making a bunch of sequels that may not necessarily need to be made, or making live action movies that may not necessarily need to be made. Um, all of that overshadows their unique stories. Like Elio, that recently came out, Strange World. Um, Wait, Strange World may have actually been Disney and not Pixar. But it came out and it was overshadowed. And then now Hoppers. But I don't think Hoppers is getting overshadowed. I think it's actually doing pretty decently at the box office because Disney has announced, or Pixar has announced, uh, their roster. So we know the next 5 films that are coming out. And while one of them, like, we already know Toy Story 5 is coming out this year, but after that, we know one more of them is a sequel. But the other two are individual stories. We don't know much about them because they're like next year or beyond. But the fact that they're starting to put more emphasis on unique stories is much appreciated because they know how to make it work. They know how to tell a good individual story, unique story. They know how to pull on your heartstrings in the right way. They know how to make you laugh and cry in like 2 sentences, or even without saying anything. Like watching the beginning of Up or watching all of Wall-E, you know, how much is spoken in those first 10 minutes of Up, or how much is spoken within the movie Wall-E in general. So uh they don't even need words to have excellent storytelling. Oh, we got a chest. Do we think there's an egg in here? Do we think there's an egg? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. What's in here? Open. It's a makeshift stool, not a chair. Not a chair at all. Okay, and then let's accept this party invite. Yes. Okay, we're in the party. The party has begun. The party has started. And let's just... I would like to get this pupfish. I don't know how many pupfishes we need, but I would like to get it before the end of the night, before 3 a.m. We do have an ad coming up in about 2 to 3 minutes. If you have to sit through that ad, I greatly appreciate it because it does support me in... It's a way to support me free without having to worry about paying or anything like that. If you don't like the ads and you don't want to sit through ads, you can always subscribe over here on the Twitch side, and that will guarantee you ad-free viewing. You'll get custom emotes that were made by me, as well as a cat named after you on my computer in one of my idle cat games. So, if those perks intrigue you. But again, it's not necessary because this is a free way to support me and I greatly appreciate it. But while y'all are on ad break, the people who are not stuck in the ads, we'll do a little puzzle together. We'll hang out and do some puzzle time together. Hello, Nyara, and hello, Dane. Good morning to both of you. I hope you're having a great day. I was just letting everyone know that we're about to go into an ad, but during that ad, we're going to be working on our community puzzle, and in the pinned comment, if you as long as you have an account on that website, you can join in on working on that community puzzle with us. So that's what we'll be doing while the ad is running, but when we get back from the ad, we're going to continue working on the springboard bundles. We've gotten some stuff. We've gotten some eggs. We've gotten one of the fish we need, but now we just need a pup fish. We need some pup fishes, and it's not happening for us. The pup fishes are not coming to us. We've also been talking about the movie Project Hail Mary and Hoppers. Those are 2 recent movies I went to the theater to see, and if I'm to give a rating on them, you know, if I'm to give a rating on Project Hail Mary, I would give it an 8 out of 10. Where did I gather that from? Just from my gut. Just from my feelings. No real specific place. And then Hoppers, I would give a... honestly, I'd give that a 9 out of 10. It may be a 10 out of 10 if I watch it a few more times, but right now it's a 9 out of 10. But I could easily see it being a 10 out of 10. So that's where we're at. But what's bruh? My choice in ratings? You don't agree? But the ad is about to start. The ads are about to start, so we'll go ahead. Thank you for sitting through those and supporting me through that. I greatly appreciate it. But if you don't know who I am, my name is Lakin. We love all things Disney, Palia, and we're actually going to be playing Loftia real soon. So I'm now not sworn to secrecy anymore about this, but the Loftia beta is coming out on April 22nd, so Earth Day. And so on April 22nd through, I think, May 6th is when the beta for Loftia is going to be going on. So we're going to be able to play it. And I am so excited. So excited. Let's see, can I grab anything else? There we go. So excited. So we'll be able to play that. We'll be able to dive into that finally, not just talk about it. We'll be able to like actually hang out with it. That sounds like fun. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. And I don't know how many, so take this with a grain of salt, okay? But they have promised us that we should be getting some keys for the beta program, like some keys just to the game Loftia for free. We can give them away in a giveaway for our community. So if you're interested in that, we'll probably do that while we're playing Loftia, depending on how many keys we get. I don't know much about it. I just know that there is a chance that even if you're not in the partner program, you'll be able to play Loftia with us. It'll be so much fun. I'm so excited. But right now we are working on the spring bundle boards. So we have, if I pull them up, we've gotten some of the stuff marked off. We have this fish, this radiant sunfish, but we don't have these other two fish. We just haven't donated it yet. But now we're gonna go find some Duskwing butterflies with our friend Crystal over here, which I think, where am I going? There they are. Okay. I don't know what that is marking, but that is not what we're marking. Ooh, and I can pick it up. This is my one favorite thing about being in a group is, oh, nope, we don't want a snowball. We want those. Well, why is it not? Oh, did I forget how to swing, or is it just not working? Hold on. Please hold. I may have technical difficulties. Let me see. Let me try to throw a snowball. It's left click button, right? I'm not crazy, right? But it's just doing that. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna go over here so that way I'm not in anyone's way, but I'm pretty sure this is not how this works. There it goes. Okay. Well, I just wasted one. Yeah, I was like, I know I'm not crazy. What in the world? I know how to hunt. I know how to do this. But apparently, it was just a glitch. It was just trying to make me look bad. I'm hoping you can mostly do dailies and get all the rewards. Yes. This new update is so cute. So cute. So cute. And your Palia outfit is so cute. Hard tempted to get the outfits. This outfit is free. This outfit that I'm wearing is free. So you don't even have to pay for it. But yeah, it is so cute. The hat that I'm wearing is like if you refer someone, you get it. So like, I referred my partner Walter, and so so I was able to get this hat from him, or get this hat for referring him. Right there. There's one right there. I think that's it. yeah. Oh, there's two of them. But yeah, so this outfit is completely free. I've been thinking about maybe I should try to get one. There's one over here, guys. Thinking about paying for an outfit because I have an outfit that I've seen that I'm like, ooh yeah, that's cute. I want that one. But it's just trying to convince myself that it's fine to pay $30 for an outfit when that's a little rich for my blood sometimes. You know? So, we'll see. You need to go back and look at all the outfits? Yes. Yeah, this one, the free outfits, like, they're not the cutest, if we're being honest. Like, compared to, like, what other ones there are, like, the paid ones, they're not that great. But they do the trick, and they don't stand out like such a sore thumb. They mostly just kind of like, it's just kind of obvious. Even the pets are $15, and I want the fox one so bad. Yes. Like, I want the like little robot pup, mainly because one of my favorite books is called the Parasol Protectorate series, and no, so sorry. That is my favorite book, but there's another series by that author called the Finishing School series that is like a solar or steampunk type world. And in that book, one of the characters has a like robotic dog named Bumbletoot, I think is his name. I think that's his name. And so I want the little robot dog because of that. Oh my goodness, we've gotten so many of these Duskwings. I think we did it. I can't remember how many we need, but I think we got it. But yeah, that's why I want the robot puppy. Just so I can relive one of my favorite book series. No, we did good here. Oh, what was that? I don't know what I just did there. Oh, and there's one more. Okay. Now we have a clean slate, so we can see everything better. Oh, like right there, right there. That one right there. We don't want you to go away. No. We need you. How are you still going? There you go. I was gonna get you eventually. No one can stay away from me. Like this guy, this Galdar pup. Such a cutie. Such a cutie. But yeah, like honestly, I appreciate this game and how it runs its premium currency, or like how it runs its in-game purchases, I should say, because they're very much, I don't need, oh, am I all out? No, I'm not. Oh, I just clicked R. That's why. But like the in-game currency, I appreciate that it's very much just it's aesthetics. And they're aesthetics that like you don't, at least I don't feel the need, like I don't feel pressured to get. So it's very appreciative. Like if there's going to be in-game purchases, this is how I want it to be. So like even if they're a little bit more expensive, I'm okay with it because I'm sure if they weren't, oh, I'm sure if they weren't expensive and they were a little bit cheaper, then it would probably be a lot more stuff that we're having to pay for. Like furniture sets and like all this other stuff. So I'll take it. I won't complain. And I do eventually want to get at least one outfit. I just don't know which one. Thought I needed to hit it again, but it didn't. Oh, and now my inventory's full. We'll just keep running around, seeing how many more Duskwings. I think that's a Duskwing. Yes, it is. Let's see. Oh, there's a Duskwing right there. Thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. Are you a Duskwing? No, you are not. Sometimes a little bit hard to tell whenever there's all these floaty things around. Here, let me look in my inventory. We've gotten 6 eggs. We gotta up our egg counter. Let me do that right now. So 6, 7, 8. We now have 8 eggs. 8. Not 2, but 8. Celebrate that. Celebrate that with a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, 6, 7, 8. Jazz hands. Jazz hands. Let's see. Are there any more? You're double. Oh, here, I can, like, eat some food and clear up my inventory. Because I need food anyway. We need the energy. We need the sustenance anyway. Let's see. Oh, I cleared up 1 space. That's all we did. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and collect. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm, like, ready to attack whoever's coming. But we'll just collect everything so that way we can sell these off. Because we won't need this many regular butterflies either. And we got bug catching to level 8. Let's go. Easy. What, like it's hard? It actually is indeed very hard. I've been playing this game for how long? And I just don't level up my skills. So... And we've caught 400 bugs. Let's go. Thank you so much for the lurk, Oz. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you get whatever you're needing to get done. Hopefully, I am quite entertaining in the background. That's all I plan to do, or all I strive to do, if that's a better word for it. Okay, I'm overflowing. I gotta go home. We can't lose anything. We can't lose anything. Be a travesty. It truly would. Hello, hello. Oh, how are you doing today, Brighton? Thank you for collecting your daily ticket. Hope you enjoy your time here at the zoo. Also, I don't know if y'all have seen, but like this is the mug I'm drinking out of today. It's Scar. It says the Savannah Scars. It's like meant to be a football team, like a Disney football team. And then on the back is like their like logo. I like it. Am I a football person? No. But am I a fictional sports team person? Absolutely. I can't remember where I got it. Like if I got it at the outlet store or if I got it like in the parks, but yeah. Oh my goodness. Look how many we got. So we got 30, 30, so 64, 94. How many? Let me see. I have 5 of each, so we don't need those either. And then how many? Oh, there we go. And then we have 22 here. I don't think we'll need 22. We can get rid of, let's see, let's look at our fish. So what I'm gonna do right now is I like to keep 5 of everything. Like all the fish, all the insects, just in case I need them and things like that. So I'm just gonna go through and painted perch, smallmouth bass. We'll just kind of see if I need them. The golden salmon I don't need. Why did I choose it this way? I don't know. I just did. Here, those 3 we can sell because we have 5 right here. Easy peasy. Smallmouth bass. We have 4, so I can put 1 in there. And then striped sturgeon. Do we see that? Do we have one of those? I don't know if we do. That's an alligator gar. That's a barracuda. I don't think we do. So we'll put that in there. The piranhas. I'm a piranha from the Amazon. Ah. If you get where that's from, you get 2 points. 2 points. Where do that points go? They go to the point board, and you earn a prize based off said point board. Just never ask me about the prizes and never ask me about your ranking, because I won't remember. That's up to you to remember, not me. I got other things to remember. And then we have a largemouth bass. Let's see, largemouth bass. Right there, we have 4 of them. So let's just put one in there. And then this spotted mantis. I don't think we have any spotted mantises. Oh, we have 1. Now we have 4. Okay, everything else, we're going to keep those, donate them. We can put that away. We can put that away. That away, put that away. That away. And then those we donate. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, I have 2 points. 2 points in the lead. Because I don't know where everyone else is. But yeah, 2 points. Those are 2 points that you should have with pride. Especially because you know where that's from. The points are awarded to knowing the random references I give in my streams. The random little references. My favorite one, my favorite like quote to always say, it's essentially like it's not like a verbal tick, like it's not like I can't control it, but like a vocal stem, that's the word. It's like a vocal stem is where did they go? Oh, they're up there. I went the wrong way. Don't mind me. I went the wrong way. Is yes. It looks like she put some bioluminescent algae as a diversion. And then I ate my grandma. Those are my favorite. Those are my absolute favorite. I ate my grandma. If you know where those are from, you get 4 points. For each. So if you know where, well, you get 4 points. Because they're from the same movie. So if you know where one is, you know where both of them are from. But that's probably one of my favorites. Favorite scenes in any movie. Yes. Come here. Right there. We got it. Are you playing with Crystal? I am. Right now we are bug hunting. Do I need these bugs anymore? I don't think so. I think I have all the Duskwings I need, but why not? It's getting us, we need eggs anyway. Here, let me see, how many eggs do we need? In our bundle board, we need 25 eggs. I have 12. Wait, I have 12. How do I have 12? Okay, so 12, 13, 14. Oh my goodness, guys. We've been at 8. We've thought we've been at 8. No, we're at 14. 14 eggs. 14 eggs. So we still need plenty of these types of eggs, or bug catching eggs. So that is what we'll focus on right now. Just trying to catch all of these bug catching eggs. And nothing can stop us because we are bug catching pros. I say that as I actually lose them. I say that as they quickly get away from me. Okay. And then I know that these bugs aren't worth a lot, but a win is a win in my book. A win is a win, you know? So we'll take what we can get. You know what also is a win in my book? Terrible segue, but I want to talk about it. So we're just gonna segue right into it. So while we continue to run around and collect all these bugs and continue catching them for the eggs, who here Put a one in chat if you have listened to the new BTS album. If you haven't, you need to put a I'm so sorry in chat, and I can't help you fix it right now, but you need to fix it. That album is amazing. You've listened to it. You're so sorry. Yeah, you gotta fix that. You gotta fix that. The album, oh my goodness. It is amazing. Oh, Walter, if you're listening out there, if you're out there, Walter, can you please bring me the albums? Bring me the babies. So this album has 14 songs on it. And so sorry. Oh my goodness. Too many so sorries. Too many so sorries. I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you. You just gotta listen to it. It's a 14 song album. If we want to be super technical, it's a 13 song album. But that's because of one of the songs. So we're gonna break it down for you. BTS, this is their first comeback as a whole entire group in 4 years. Yes, this. Thank you. This is their first comeback in 4 years. And they were releasing individual stuff, like solo albums, during this time. But they've also been away doing all their military service for the last, like, 18 plus months. So we haven't had them all together as a group of 7 in, like, forever. And the last albums that they had as a group, I'm gonna go home so we can talk about this, and I'm not, like, taking up anyone's space or getting in anyone's way of that area. But so the last albums that they had, like Butter and Dynamite, were albums that they had control over. Like, they have a lot of control over their music, but, like, they weren't the only ones involved in the writing of that. And they kind of, like, took songs because, like, their leader, Namjoon, said, like, they were kind of lost. They didn't know their music voice anymore. But they've found it. They've found it, and I'm so proud of them. Oh my goodness. This album, it's exactly what I wanted. It's exactly what I was expecting. You can hear all their individual tastes and how they've grown and evolved. You can hear some of their individual albums in there. And you can also, it's just like, it's going back to their roots of hip-hop, R&B, rap, things like that. It's going back to those roots. It's not necessarily, like, super poppy, but they've also matured. Like, it's not just like they have their debut album again. It's their debut album with maturity, and it's wonderful. So this is their Rooted in Korea album. We'll actually go, you know what? We're just gonna full on take a whole break. We're gonna full on take a whole break for this, so we're gonna swap over to this. Just chatting so you can see it. This is their album. This is the back of it, in case you're wondering. We're not gonna go through the entire thing. Don't worry. I'm not gonna bore you like that. But I just want to show them off, because I really like the design of this album. Like, both of these albums that I've got. I really like the designs. Like, this is the front of the album. So you can kind of see that they're, like, different photos and things like that. And then the back. And then the inside is, like, just, it's essentially a photo book. There we go. It has, like, pictures of, oh my goodness, look at him. Oh my goodness. You watched the concert live on Netflix. It was so good. Wasn't it? Oh my goodness. I was crying throughout that whole live concert. I had to wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and so that I could watch it. But it was worth it. They did such a good performance. And there were so many people there. So many people there. Yeah, I won't go through this whole thing, but yeah. There's this. Love a photo book? Yes. And then we have the photo cards. So these are essentially trading cards with Korean men faces on them. So I know a lot of y'all here like trading cards. This is essentially it, but we got Namjoon. And the one thing I like about this album is there's one of every member in the photo cards. We don't always get that in the photo cards. Sometimes you'll just get one or two members, but this time we get one of everyone. And I love that. If you don't know who these people are, it's fine. I mean, it's not fine. You should probably fix that. But it's not the end of the world. But if we're looking, and then the last one. Yeah. But if I was to like break down the songs and have like share all my thoughts about them, I think now it's hard to like be like, oh, this is my favorite song from the whole album, because like I want to make sure that I've listened to it enough. And then there's also this packet that comes in it. And then we have the CD. And then here is like, this has like personal messages from all the members, and then like their photos on the back. And you can like rip them and have them separate, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But the song that made me think that my music, like this album, twice, they made me think that something was wrong with my phone when I was listening to it. Hooligan at the beginning of it, whenever it goes, I was like, is my phone glitching? Like, what's going on? No, it's just the beat drop. It's just the beat drop. And then, and here's the second album. It's a bigger one. I only got 2 out of the 3 versions, because, you know, that's a lot of money. But, the second one was, number 29. Number 29 it has a lot of meaning to it, and I haven't fully dived into everything that meaning is. You had that thought with your tablet. So number 29 is essentially just a gong sound, but it's not like a random gong. It's a specific gong that has a lot of significance in Korean culture, and they use it in the album as a way to like, because like, but all the songs before the gong are very hip hop, R&B, club music in sort of a way. And then the songs after the gong are very much more like, it's a tonal shift. It's a separation, but it's just like a minute and a half of like the gong happens and then there's pure silence. So it's like so funny. So this is the second album. It had this like little wrappy thing around it. But this album, I think it's so cool, because it's essentially just like, I can't really like, you can kind of see there's no binding in it. It's just posters. It's just posters of them. I'm not showing it very well. Like there's all the members, and then like you can see like Jin right there and things like that. So it's all posters, and then you're like, oh, that's cool, you know? But then you take all these posters out. Like it's the photo book, but just without a binding, so you can hang them up all over your wall. Look at them! I love BTS. I love them. But this, right here, you thought this was just the binding of the book? You thought wrong. It's a poster. It's a giant poster. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Oh my goodness. Like, one of my favorite things about being a K-pop stan is the albums. Like, I love how physical albums did not die with them. They are so alive and well. We got like the CD in the here, and then we have, I'll show the photo cards because they're the best part. They're one of the best parts because they're so cute. Such cuties. But yeah, no, it's so good. But if we're to go through the songs and I'm like, okay, these are my favorites, I think this might be an unpopular opinion, but I actually really like Hooligan. I really like Hooligan, and I like J-Hope's laugh in it. You know, I like the I like the part where he goes I like it. I know a lot of people think it's cringy, and like, yes, some of the lyrics in that song are a little cringy. Like if you just like isolate them and think about them, but that song is such a good song. And I can just imagine J-Hope in the studio doing that, like his laughing part where he goes like I can hear him doing that, and then the other members, one, making fun of him, and two, I can hear them also, like, he starts doing that laugh, which is a fake laugh, and then it goes into his real laugh, and just, it's great. It's great. But, yeah. Yeah. Okay. We'll continue talking about the songs and stuff, but we can head back into Palia. We can head back into Palia. Thank you for this, for sitting through my commercial break. Appreciation. That was my ad for BTS. They paid me to do that. I'm just kidding. I would do that for free. All day, every day. I'd do that for free. Like, loves these boys, and I love that for them. I do. You know, I really only have 2 loves in life. 3 loves in life. I should rephrase 3 loves in life. Walter. I know. Yuck. Romantic. But then also Disney and K-pop. And those are really the only things I need in my life. That's all I need. And it is wonderful and it is great. Were you gonna leave me out originally? I wasn't meaning to. Like, I wasn't thinking about, like, romantic love. I was thinking about, like, oh, I'm obsessed with this thing. So that's why I switched it, because, you know, if I'm gonna say that I only need 3 things in my life, you know. Time for breakfast, going to lurk again. Have a great breakfast, Light Hydra. Everyone needs to eat breakfast. Even if you don't like eating breakfast, everyone should eat breakfast because that's how your brain gets energy for the day. That's how your brain knows that it's time to work and time to be great. I don't know where they are. Actually, I'm gonna go drop this stuff off at the bundle boards. That's where I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Yours is cats, superheroes, and your short hair. Maybe Brie. Good choice. I mean, I would probably put the significant other in there, but you know, tomato. You know, I almost didn't, so I can't really say anything. Okay. Bug Catcher's Bounty. We needed 10 of these. We need 10 gold stars. Poop on a stick. We need 10 gold stars. I thought we just needed 10 of them. Poop on a stick. Okay, well, it's okay, because we did that. Okay. Are they still catching them? No, I think they're in Bahari Bay. Well, darn. I wondered why they kept going with like all these bugs or all the honey lures, and I was like, okay, I mean, they can do what they want, but I'll catch bugs. I ain't gonna stop. But I was like, I don't really need them. Yes, I do need them. I got 2. I need 10. Gold star. Gold star, gold star, gold star. But yeah. Honestly, the first half of the album, and again, if you haven't listened to it, you're not really gonna understand what I'm saying. But like the first half of the album is fantastic. All bangers. Your fishing can do another round at 3 a.m. depending on time. Okay, okay. No worries, no worries. I just, I got distracted with my BTS albums, so I wasn't necessarily there for the trade-off, the switch up. I wasn't there for it, so no worries, no worries. But there's not really any misses on the album, but my favorites are probably from the first half before number 24. Just because I love that type of sound. Like, I love BTS's original sound. And I love how they've evolved it. But also, like, if you look at a lot of the groups that I'm really into, I like noise. I like K-pop noise. So, what I mean by that is just, like, just listen to... BTS is not that much noise, but their stuff is on the line of it. But like Stray Kids, listen to Stray Kids, listen to ATEEZ. And that's what we classify as noise. A lot of people used that as like an insult to like these groups and say like, oh, you're not making music, you're just like making a bunch of racket, you're making a bunch of noise. Like, stop it. And so we've taken that as like, you can't say this is an insult because this is exactly what we like about it. So we're gonna take it back, We're gonna take it back. I think I got an egg. I did get an egg. We gotta up our egg counter. From 14 to... What comes after 14, everyone? 15! You're correct, you're correct. 15 eggs. 15 eggs. We've actually... Remember at the beginning of this, I was like, I just hope I get 5 eggs. I hope I get 5 eggs. And yet here we are, walking around with the number 15 eggs found. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated, greatly loved, and all the affection for the eggs. We're just like an egg hunting pro, essentially. I mean, can you blame us? We're looking for, right now, what we're doing is we're looking for the enchanted pupfish, which it says you can catch the enchanted pupfish all the time in the Kilima Lake with worms. So that is what we're doing right now. But so far, it's been no luck. It's been no luck. It's been just downhill from here. Actually, it's been uphill. It's just slow uphill. It's a slow uphill grind. And there's another egg. Okay, what comes after 15, everyone? I feel like I'm like a first grade teacher or a kindergarten teacher. What comes after 15? Yes, that's correct. 16. Good job. Welcome to school, where we learn how to count. We learn how to count. Also, if you're interested in the BTS album, if you listen to it and you're like, oh my goodness, Lakin was correct, this is amazing. They're gonna be having a documentary about their creation project or creation process of making this album on Netflix on the 27th. And so like, I don't have Netflix, right? I don't have a Netflix. Walter and I were doing like, we're not buying any streaming services this year. We're doing like a no buy for streaming services, for ourselves. But if like I was able to watch the Netflix live stream because I just borrowed my brother's Netflix. I was like, hey, can I do this? Can I borrow your Netflix so that way I can watch this? Um, and I'm gonna have to do the after the live stream was over, it like showed an ad for the documentary, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to ask him again. I'm gonna have to ask him again. But essentially, the reason we're doing a no buy on streaming services is one, they're really expensive. Like if you're trying to get all of them, it's really expensive, and also just sometimes if you have more than one streaming service, one doesn't get accurately or like appropriately used. And so like you're paying money just for the opportunity to maybe go over there and watch something. And we're really blessed to have a wonderful library system where I am. And so our library has a bunch of DVDs. It has a bunch of DVDs in a wide variety of movies, TV shows, genres, things like that, as well as we have access through my library to a app called Hoopla. And Hoopla, you can get books on there and audiobooks, and I use it a lot for audiobooks, but you can also get movies and TV shows on there as well. And it's essentially just like a digital library card that's attached to your library system. And so it's great, it's wonderful. You can even get like albums on there, like you could listen to like you might be able to listen to the BTS album on there. I wouldn't recommend doing it that way. Just wouldn't, but because of how their like system is, but movies and stuff, it's kind of worth it. But we're also really beefing up our physical media catalog. I don't like the idea of I'm starting to watch this show. I'm watching it on this one streaming service, and then it gets taken off of that streaming service and moved to this other one while I'm in the middle of watching it. I just don't like that because like, and they can do whatever they want. So the movies and the TV shows that we really enjoy, we're trying to find them in physical copies, and we're also really thankful to have a great used bookstore that also has used like DVDs and stuff. Like it basically has everything, but it's mainly for books. But it has a great movie selection. We've gotten so much stuff from there. Or just eBay. eBay truly is great. Possibly. Possibly. It's the giant one. It's huge. It's huge. It's 2 floors. It's huge. But it's just physical media. You can't tell me that that's not superior. You can't. And like obviously I'm sad about some things that I'm missing, like because like Netflix originals I'm missing. Yeah. Yeah. We haven't been there since that's happened, and we probably won't go back until that's fixed, but it was great while it lasted, you know? Um but like there's Netflix originals like Bridgerton. Haven't been able to watch the new season, which is disappointing. K-pop Demon Hunters, I love, and I like, you're not going to be able to get physical media of those 2 shows because Netflix owns them. The same with like one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time, The Christmas Prince, is a Netflix original. And so it's like, didn't get to watch it this past Christmas, and I'm not going to get to watch it this upcoming Christmas. And I can't get it on DVD unless I go sail the 7 seas and really like the letter R, you know? So, I don't know. We're just cutting back on our streaming services. Now, do we have some streaming services? Yes, but we just don't pay for them. Uh, Other people in our family pay for them, and they're gracious enough to let us have passwords to them. And we just try to be mindful of like when we're using them and what we're using them for and things like that. Because we're not the ones paying for them. But it's actually not been that difficult. Honestly, YouTube has so many good movies on there. Is it Pluto that we watch, or is it Peacock that we watch? It has a lot of good stuff. Honestly, it has so many good things, and it's free. Peacock? It's muffled through a door. I think that's what you said. It has great stuff, and it's free. Wonderful. So yeah, it's not actually been very inconvenient at all. Haven't really missed anything except for, you know, like the BTS thing that I was talking about earlier. Have to borrow the password for that one. Not gonna say no to that. Okay, this is... Have we not caught this? Really? Am I not in the right spot? I'm trying to get the enchanted pupfish. And I didn't think is this difficult to catch. We're gonna look it up. I thought I looked it up correctly, but I'm now not convinced that I looked it up properly. Enchanted pupfish. It does say a G on there. It's glowworms, not regular worms. I've been using regular worms. That's why. That's why. Okay. And now that I look at my notes, like, you can kind of see... Here, let me pull it up so you can kind of see a little bit. Like, I just have a bunch of letters scribbled on the side, like abbreviations. And it does have a G. In fact, it does. Okay. Okay. None of y'all wanted to tell me that? Y'all just gonna let me fish on my own? Hmm? Hmm? Look at me with egg on my face. Well, okay. We're gonna be trying to catch the enchanted pupfish with glowworms at Killama Lake. That is how it's done. And that's how we'll get it. And if it's the first one, then good for us. No, it's not the first one. This is way too big for a pupfish. But, oh my goodness, can we even catch this thing? What in the world? Calm down. Calm down, sir. It's not that big of a deal. Calm down. You're fine. You're just going in my pocket forever, and you may never see the light of day again. But it's fine. You're fine. You'll thank me about it one day. You'll thank me one day for what I did. You're welcome. But, no. So, oh my goodness, what is this? Hello, fishy. You're not the one I need, but maybe you're the one I need in my life. You're so beautiful. If I can catch you. You're elusive as well. Okay, calm down. There you go. Ancient fish. Oh my goodness, look at that one. Now that's a fish you take a picture of and you put it on your dating profile. That is a dating profile worthy fish. If I ever saw one. Yeah? Yeah. But because we will have an ad in about like 5 minutes. But because if you've been here before, most of the time my ads are like where we take a break, we hang out for a moment just together, and I share like some things that I like and things that I love. But I thought that maybe it was a little too restricting for the things that we wanted to talk about, you know? Like that would have been the moment I would have talked about BTS and the album. And as you can see, that was not under 3 minutes. We were not concise with that. No siree. So I've been thinking about, that's why I'm bringing the puzzles in. So that way y'all can work on them while we're playing or like while I'm playing. So you can like lurk and do that if you want. Um, or, you know, that's just what I work on during our ad breaks. So we're doing that, and then we're transitioning all the other stuff. We're not leaving it behind. We're not leaving our actually let me eat some food. We're not leaving behind our desire to talk about our favorite books. Oops, sorry. I need this right here. Oh. Now let me now. There we go. We're not leaving behind our desire to talk about our favorite books, our favorite poems, our favorite art, things like that. We're not leaving that behind. Don't you worry, my sweet dear friend. We'll just bring it into the light of day. So it's not gated by little bitty ads. It's not gated by little bitty ads. Speaking of ads though, there was one time I was watching someone stream. I can't remember who it was, but they had like a 3-minute ad up, which is perfectly fine. But during that 3-minute ad, every single ad in that 3 minutes was about the new movie Ready or Not 2. It was about like they were all different trailers for the movie, but they were all trailers for the exact same movie. So for 3 minutes, I just watched about this new movie. There we go. We got the enchanted pupfish. How many do we need? How many? We need 5 gold star enchanted pupfishes. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. But we are going to have an ad break in 2 minutes. If it's all ready or not, you're welcome. It looks like a great movie. Am I going to be able to watch it? No, because I don't like scary movies. I might watch it. I think I actually could handle the first one. But mostly how I watch my scary movies is through watching video essays of people discussing and dissecting and their thoughts about the scary movie and not actually watching the scary movie itself. That's how I do it as a true scaredy cat. That's how I do it. But there's going to be an ad in 2 minutes. If you have to sit through it, I appreciate you sitting through it. But while the ad is going, we're just going to be hanging out, working on a puzzle together. And you, as long as you have an account on the, what did we do? We reached level 10! We reached level 10 in fishing. As long as you have an account in the Tangled puzzle website, you can work on the puzzle with us, even while the ad is going. But that's just a free way to support me if you do. And I greatly appreciate it. Let's see if we can get one more fish. Maybe a gold enchanted pupfish. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I mean, this is definitely not an enchanted pupfish, and it also doesn't want me to catch it. But we're catching it anyway. Nothing can stop me. We're all the way up. We're all the way up. Oh, love that for us. I actually think that piece goes there. Just kidding. No, it doesn't. Ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. But let's go ahead and jump back into Palia. But if you are coming back from those ads and you had to sit through them, welcome back. I greatly appreciate you sitting through those ads. If you don't know who I am, my name is Lakin, and this is our cozy little zoo. Here we love all things Disney, Dreamlight Valley, or just Disney in general, Palia, and also Loftia, which we're going to be able to start playing the beta for starting on April 22nd, which I am so very excited for. So if you have any questions on any of those games, I'll try to ask, or I'll try to answer them as best as I can, but we also have some wonderful people in our community that are much smarter in these things than I am sometimes. But yeah, you can ask away. But right now, we are running over to do another round of Duskwing Hunting because we are working on our bundles. So if I pull up our bundles, we have some Duskwings that we've already caught, but they need to be gold, which I didn't realize before. So we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be trying to catch all those Duskwings, and also through this catching some more eggs, some more insect eggs. That actually sounds really terrifying. Insect eggs, but they're just yellow eggs. They're not scary eggs. They're not gross looking. They're cute little Easter eggs that we're finding. We're just coming over here so that way we can try to fill up these bundles a little bit more. And in doing so, we're able to finish this out, get these prizes, because honestly, with it being we need golds, it's going to be a lot more difficult than I originally thought, you know? It's going to be quite complicated for us to get all these. I mean, not too terribly complicated. It's just going to take a little bit of work for us to get all these. So, yeah. But while we were doing that, like before we left, we were discussing how I don't know how to read things in Palia. We were also discussing the ads. Did any of y'all that were sitting through those ads get 4 ads in a row of Ready or Not 2? Huh? I still think that's funny. I mean, it was a great moment to like watch the ads. It was actually enjoyable because they were all different. They were all different little didn't ads, trailers. That's the word I'm looking for. And so it wasn't like I was watching the same one over and over again. It was just funny. It was just funny. But one thing we haven't discussed today that we need to discuss is books. So welcome to our book club. The Palia Book Club, the Lakin's Gaming Nook Book Club, where we discuss all our books that we're currently reading, wanting to read, have just recently read. We discuss them all. And it's a wonderful grand old time. It's a wonderful grand old time. So, I actually haven't been reading that many books. I know, I was about to throw something at that. That is indeed Wild Ginger. And my inventory's full. And my inventory's full. We're just gonna throw some stuff away. We're just indeed a Rooney, gonna throw some stuff away. All these plants, I don't need them. I truly don't need them. If you think I need them, you might be right, but I don't think you're right. So I'm just gonna throw them away. I have plenty at the house. I also have one of those. I have a wagon wheel at home, so I don't need one of those either. Did this one over here stop? It did. It did. Oh, but we have some right here. But I actually haven't been reading that much, which is a real bummer, because I'm in the past few years, I usually read around like 100 books. Oh, that one already has one. 100 books a year. And so not reading a lot has really been like, I've missed it, you know? But the main reason I haven't been reading a lot is because I used to have a job where I could listen to 2 audiobooks a day. Mainly because I listen to audiobooks on 2 times speed. So I like a 6-hour audiobook for me is really just around like 3 hours. An 8-hour audiobook, if I start it and don't stop it, it's like 4 hours and things like that. So, I was able, like on an 8-hour shift, if most of the time I would go like truly undisturbed and I could just get however many audiobooks I wanted, especially if I was listening to shorter ones. It was great. So I was able to really beef up my numbers. Not in like that it's a competition, but just in like a just what I'm reading. I'm able to read a lot more because of this job. But I left that job and now I don't the job that I do now or like the work that I do during the day, I don't really have the ability to just like listen to an audiobook. It's more so I need my brain to be fully focused on the task I'm doing. I can't really just decide that like it's not a mindless task essentially. Can I not pick this up? Oh, server connection lost. Okay, well we'll quit the game. We'll do that real quick. Hopefully you lost it too. Okay. At least I was like, "Oh no, is it my Wi-Fi?" But let's see if we can just pull this back up. No worries, no worries. And if we can't, oh, they just posted in the Discord. Oh, is it like gone? Here, let me see. Oh, this fix should help fix the issue where players become stuck in part of the quest line. During the hotfix, you should be able to hop right back in. Okay. Well, let's see if we can. If not, it may just be a little bit shorter of a stream today. But let's see if we can hop back in because we got some more eggs, we got some more bundles to fill. We need to see if we can make a little bit more progress here. But yeah, so I've really read 2 books this year. And it's not just like these 2 books are also very Where am I? Oh, I'm way over here. Okay. These 2 books, they're like 24 to 28 hours each a piece. So they're pretty hefty books, pretty big books. Um can non-subscribers talk about books? Absolutely. That's why I changed it to where we can talk about it now. And not just during the ads whenever only some of us would be able to discuss the books together. So, yes, please. The books I've mostly been reading are like they're within a series of books, but the book that I really am like super into or like that I just read that I keep thinking about is called The Black Orb by Ewan Kim. It's a translated book from Korean, and let me see. Since we're doing this, I may just go back and try to catch some more enchanted pupfishes or sticklebacks. We're closer. Oops. We're closer to the enchanted pupfishes, so we'll do that. But it's a yes, it's kind of a sci-fi book, but essentially the book has there's this main character and we're following him, Jungsu, and all of a sudden the world that like there's just a black orb that pops up in the world, and it has no, it doesn't do anything except for it slowly moves towards its closest prey. And it's just always moving, and it essentially like just if you touch it, if like the black orb was to touch me, I would be sucked into the black orb and I would just disappear, become nothing, essentially. So it's kind of like all these people are trying to get away from this. It becomes an emergency, and they realize it's not just in Korea. It's slowly the orb starts to evolve and become a like it multiplies essentially, and it goes all over the world. And the ending is not a happy ending, but it's not a it's a very satisfying ending. I will say that it does like it concludes in the only way that I think it could. I don't know how it could conclude anywhere else, but man, if you're looking for like a happily ever after, you're not going to get that. You're just not. Not with this book. But it's so good. It's so good. I highly recommend it. It's maybe like it's in between 100 and 200 pages. It's not that terribly long of a read. Um so yeah, I part of the time I read it physically, and the other half of the time I listened to the audiobook. I believe. I think so. But like that was like the last book I read for 2025, and I still think about it. And so I don't want to give too many like spoilery things away because, you know, I want you to experience it. I want you to. We got an enchanted pupfish. Is that the It wasn't a gold one though. It wasn't a gold one. Actually, we should return home and empty our inventory. That's what we should do. We should empty our inventory and go from there. But currently, what I'm reading is I'm reading uh, the Percy Jackson series, the like middle grade series. We're currently on the hello. Oh, here we go. I was like, where's my stuff? So we're currently on the second book, The Sea of Monsters, right now, and we're reading it aloud together, me and my partner, and I really like it. I like it a lot. Um, I never read this series growing up as a kid, not for any real particular reason, just like I just didn't do it. And I can say I missed out. I can say that I missed out. Um, I truly would have enjoyed this series a whole lot as a kid, and I'm glad that there are other kids that are not missing out on this. I'm so, so glad. You know, normally I'll go through this and try to like see what I have and have not, but we're just gonna sell those. Just give us enough space to keep uh to keep our inventory open. For the most part. For the most part. You've been enjoying the original book of Rise of the Guardians. Um, the way the story is done is so good. I recommend it. I didn't know that there was a book. Like you're talking about like the DreamWorks Rise of the Guardians movie. I didn't know there was a book. I'm gonna have to check that out. Like that sounds like so much fun. I loved the movie. And usually the book is good. Yes? Oh. Ooh. Um, and hi, Guitar Doll. Thank you for lurking. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you're doing well as we just run around and fill up our bundle boards and talk about books. What better thing could we be doing right now? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. But here, hold on. I think let me do that. There we go. Um, you've been thinking about reading that? The Percy Jackson book? Because that's the one that I'm currently reading. Where like, if you've read the book, I'm like, I'd say I'm 25% of the way through it. You know, we're still sort of at the beginning. Because we're reading through it very slowly. Always your favorite books. The book takes place before the movie, and the movie is based off the books. Interesting. Okay, okay. So it's not like it's not like a straight what happens in the book is what happens in the movie. Okay, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to write that down. 'Cause like if I was to discuss, okay, what am I reading next? I really don't know. I have a super big TBR. Like I have over 1,000 books that I want to read. That's like actually documented on my TBR. If any of y'all have Storygraph, you can add me on there. I think my name on there is, let me double check real quick. But yeah, I document all my reading on Storygraph, like in Story Nook. That's my name on Storygraph if you're interested. But like over there, I have over 1,000 books that I want to read, and I don't know what to read next. Really, I just need to get back into the habit of reading. I miss reading. It truly has, since I left my other job and like where I read books has changed and like how I read books has changed. It's not been a priority. If we're being honest, it's not been a priority. The main priority recently has become watching Twitch streams, which that's never been the case, you know? I've always like watched Twitch occasionally and things like that, but recently I pretty much have it on all the time just as like background noise. And so that would be like, instead of having the Twitch stream, I may need to like, you know, start moving towards figuring out when maybe I don't have a Twitch stream up and instead I have an audiobook playing and things like that. So we just really have to reprioritize reading. It hasn't been a priority in a long time, but when it was a priority, that's how I was able to read over 100 books a year. Really easily, actually. Like, it wasn't even difficult. Just because, like, I'd be like, oh, okay, instead of, like the book would be my background noise. And I say background noise, and I don't want y'all to think that I'm just, like, putting it on and not really listening to it. I am listening to it. I am paying attention. It's just, if I'm doing a non-strenuous brain task, like the dishes, the laundry, cleaning the house, or like diamond painting, or like just creating art in general, I can have something on in the background. And that's when I would have an audiobook on. But lately, instead of an audiobook, I've been having Twitch streams. So like I'll just lurk in people's streams and like just listen to them talk, and like it's great, it's fun. It's just it's now March, the end of March, and I've read 2 books this year. Which is like, I haven't read this few of books in the first quarter of a year since 2018, I think. Usually within the first quarter, I read like 25 books. So it's a big difference. It's a big difference. But yeah. Last time we were talking about this, I got some great recommendations that I added to the TBR. And so I just gotta look and see if they're available. So like, how I consume books is through audiobooks, because I just have an easier time processing a story audio wise versus reading it. It's just a little bit harder to read books and things like that. So it's easier for me audio wise. But audiobooks are very expensive. But thankfully, my library has what is known as Libby and Hoopla. They're two free apps that most libraries are a part of. Like my library is attached to it, and it's not just like books that my singular library owns that I can get off of these apps. It's like my entire state. Every library in my state is attached to one big thing. So it's very much a like it's a larger selection than just like what my little library can do, you know? So it's great. So I'm able to get ebooks on there, I'm able to get audiobooks, I'm also able to get like magazines if I wanted them on there, and you rent them, you borrow them for like 2 weeks, just like a regular normal book, and you have like a limit of like you can do, I think like you can have 20 rented out at a time or something, whatever your library hold, like whatever your library's specific rules are. And and then you just listen to it, and then you return it, and you repeat the cycle. Libby, you're able to rent and read as many as you want in a month. Like if you could read one book a day, you could do that there. Hoopla is very much a you have 5. My library used to have 8 credits per person, but not as many people use Hoopla for my library, so they dropped it down to where it's like 5 credits a month. So I'm able to listen to 5 audiobooks a month on Hoopla. Any audiobooks. On Libby, you have to like wait in a line. If someone's borrowing it, you can't borrow it at the same time. But Hoopla, pretty much everyone could borrow the same book at the same time, essentially. So they have their trade-offs. They also have 2 different book selections. So it's great. It's great. I have unlimited access to free books, so I don't have to pay for books. Without like, you know, so I can just pay for the books that I want to support the author with or like have in my collection, and not books that I don't know if I'm going to like or not, you know? I love it. Very blessed for that, but I need to use it again. I'm not using it right now, and it's so sad. So sad. So we gotta fix that. So hopefully, with all of us just talking about books together, it's gonna get me back in the reading mood, you know? It's gonna get me to where, like, I want to read the books y'all are talking about, you know? Like the Rise of the Guardians one. And then, like, I gotta read it, and then we gotta discuss it together. we gotta be in this together. So, that's our wonderful book club. That's our wonderful book club. That's what I've been reading. That's what I'm currently reading, and what I hope to read. Honestly, I have so many things on my hope to read list. It's just, we gotta narrow it down. We gotta figure out what's gonna be first. What's gonna be first. Enjoy the lurk. Hope you don't get lost in that zoo playground for too long. But hope you have fun nonetheless. Can you tell I truly enjoy my lurk message? I truly enjoy it. I think I was hilarious with it. I think I was so hilarious with it. But most of the time I think I'm hilarious. I would never classify myself as a funny guy, but if it's just between me and me, I'm a funny guy. You love it? Okay, good, good, good. Glad I'm not the only one. I mean, even if I'm just amusing myself. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Oh, is that tied to this now? Do I have to listen to it loud for that to be loud? I don't know. I think we're gonna have to do some volume tests. Not for me. I'm plenty loud. I'm plenty loud. But for my audio, or my game audio, I think we're gonna have to fix that up because right now it's fine. Because we're really just hunting for eggs, hunting for this enchanted pupfish, gold star at least. And, you know, we're having a grand old time. We're loving it. And like, we're obviously not going to be able to get everything today, but that's perfectly fine because this is just the start of the new season. This is just the start. So we're all good. We don't have to rush at all. At all. But we just need... We're doing good on eggs. We've caught 18, which is fantastic. Actually, I think I want to repair my tool real quick. Well, no. We can hold on because we're not going to be able to fish for too much longer. And it can hold out until then. I just don't want my tools to break on me. I want that max efficiency that I can have. It's taken me a while to get here. And so I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna hold on to it. Max efficiency. Oh, this is the fish that we lost the first time. Okay, we gotta lock in, guys. Zone in. Zone in. Keep your eyes peeled. Don't let them get out of your sight. Don't let those backflips fool you. We got it. Oh, he's coming. He's toast. This giant killer stingray has nothing on us. Nothing. We're all the way up at the top of the food chain. All the way up at the top. Love that for us. Oh. Einar is fishing beside us, and he scared me. Oh, here's a little pupfish. Is it gonna be gold? $10 says yes. You gotta, if you're voting no, I'm voting yes. If it's no, I give you $10. If it's yes, I give me $10. Or you give me $10. Let's see, let's see. I owe you $10. Please tell me you have a short memory. Please tell me you have a short memory and you won't remember that. And you'll easily forget it. Because how many of y'all are in here? Too many. I don't have that many $10 bills. Don't have that many $10 bills. Where's my money? I'm sorry. The person you are trying to reach can't come to the phone right now. Please leave your name and number and message after the beep. Beep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Those are some harsh words. Those are some harsh words. I'll get you your money. I promise. It just may be around 25 o'clock. I think I can get you your money at 25 o'clock and we can meet up on March 35th. Yeah? Yeah. So we'll just meet up on the park bench on March 35th at 25 o'clock and I'll give you your $10. Okay? Okay, good, good, good. I'll mark it on my calendar. Because, yeah, I'm looking at the 25th day of March. I can see it. I can visualize it. I'll do it. I definitely am not gonna, like, fake you out and ignore it and pretend I don't have the money. No, no, no. You can trust me, because I'm a stranger online, and you can trust all strangers online. You can trust them all, including me, especially me. Okay, let's talk to Einar. We've leveled up our fishing. Greetings. You are here! Congratulations. For what, you may ask? Well, for gaining access to the fishing guild? You may now purchase more things from me, but these things you purchase will be extent instead of metaphorical. I don't know what that means. You're using too many big words. Can you lower the vocabulary level age? I think I'm at a 10th grade reading level. You know? Not a college level. Not college. Also, non-metaphorical, the medallions you will exchange for them, you will acquire more of these medallions by enhancing your skills or fulfilling weekly fishing challenges. Please peruse at your leisure. I have plenty of time. I look forward to seeing you. Well, okay, I don't know what that said. Don't know what that said. Definitely a stranger and not a friend. Oh yes, totally. 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 Okay, we can get some hooks, we can get some bobbers, we get some wallpaper, treasure chests, aquarium. Well, I know what I'm leveling up, waiting up for, saving up for. Oh, that scared me. My phone, it just gave us a quote. Do you want to hear the quote my phone just gave us? Okay, the quote of the hour is, "When you don't give up, you cannot fail," by Adrian Peterson. When you don't give up, you cannot fail. I like that. So even if it's difficult, as long as you haven't given up, you're not a failure. You haven't failed. Remember that. You're working so hard, and it's gonna be worth it. Gonna be worth it. Also, I'm romancing Einar. It's official, it's decided. Einar is going to be mine. Look, he can even protect me. We can stand right under him. We can fish together like this. That way I don't get sunburnt. We're one and the same, thinking things through. Okay. Let's go ahead and repair our tools, drop everything off that we can at the bundle boards. And then we may open up a pack of Lorcana. I'm so sad I must leave. Bye, chat. Bye, streamer. Bye. Well, you're not going to miss too much because we're fixing to wind down ourselves. But thank you so much for hanging out, Light Hydra. Greatly appreciate you being here. Greatly appreciate you hanging out with us. And hope to see you soon. Hope to see you soon. But if not, it was a pleasure knowing you. That actually sounds really ominous-ing. I wasn't meaning for that to sound ominous. I was meaning for that to be like, no pressure, see you when I see you type thing. That didn't come out right. That didn't come out right. But let's see, do we have any more? We have one more yellow egg to give. We've given 15 yellow eggs. A booyah. Fishes. 5 fishy eggs. And 1 radiant sunfish. Booyah. Here, we didn't do any of this stuff, so. And we didn't do any of this stuff. So, did we complete these? No. But we did. Hold on, we got... Oh, we did complete Friendly Fisher. We did complete that. Thanks for the stream. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. I enjoyed you being here. But we got some stuff in the bundle boards. You know, we did good. For day 1, we did good. And we also got, look at that number, 18 eggs. 18! Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? I was hoping we'd get at least 5. But there we are with 18 eggs. We had a successful egg hunt. The Easter Bunny would be so proud of us. Now, did any of those eggs have any money in them? No. I wish they did, especially since I now owe y'all all $10. But no, alas, they were moneyless. They were just gonna help us with these boards. So I guess I can't be too mad. But we're gonna leave it off here, but don't go anywhere because we are going to open up a pack of Lorcana. Open up a trading card pack. Yes, yes, yes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna quit the game so that way we're not in there messing stuff up, you know, especially I don't want it to kick us. Don't want it to kick us, but let's go ahead and move over to our full screen or just chatting screen. So that way we can see ourselves and this pack of Lorcana in all its glory. So this is Lorcana, which is a Disney trading card game. This is a winter spell pack, which is the most recent set in Lorcana. Pack time, yes, it's the best time of the stream. And honestly, y'all don't know how difficult it is. We got a box of winter spell, so that's like 24 packs. And I've been saving them for these pack openings. So like y'all don't know how much self-restraint I am showing behind the scenes. Y'all should truly be proud of me. Truly be proud of me. I don't know how I do it. I don't know how I do it. But I'm impressive nonetheless. Couldn't be me, I know. I'm honestly surprised. Because what I used to do is I would have, I keep them in my candy bowl. We'll put like candy in there and then we'll put packs in there. So like when we walk by, we can pull out a pack of thing of candy, or we can like just pull out a pack every once in a while randomly and just open up a pack for fun. Whimsy in the day. But ever since we've gotten back into streaming and I'm like, I want to do this at the end of my streams. I think it'd be so much fun to do it all together. I'll go by and get candy, but I'm like, nope, can't get the packs. Can't get the packs. And honestly, I'm surprised. I didn't even think I could do it. I didn't think I could do it. But here we are. Yeah. It's very strong in this house. Okay, so our first card, if you don't know anything about Lorcana, don't worry. You don't need to know anything. All we're doing is looking at the art and seeing the cuties. Lorcana is kind of a great game if you only care about cute cards, because pretty much every card is a cutie. There's very few uggos in Lorcana, versus like if you're playing Magic the Gathering, lots of uggos, very few cuties. If you're playing Pokemon, it's kind of a 50-50 chance if it's an uggo or a cutie. Lorcana, 90% cutie rate. It's a good rate. Literally, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we got Pot of Honey. Oh, and Pooh is stuck inside of Pot of Honey. He is stuck inside. His head is in there, and he is, honestly, it looks like he's drowning in the honey. That is worrisome. Next, we have Copper from Fox and the Hound. Love that. So cute. So cute. Such a cutie. Such a cutie. Okay. And next we have, oh, we have a location. What location are we going to? We're going to Zootopia Tundra Town. Oh, that's very fitting for this set since it's all snowy. Tundra Town. I would never want to live in Tundra Town. I don't do well in the cold. I don't. I'm a cold-blooded human. I'm like a little lizard. I need my heat lamp. And then we have McCorn. Ice cold officer. He does look a little cold. Maybe he needs an extra scarf. Or maybe he needs a hat. He's wearing a scarf, but then he's wearing like a short sleeve vest and no hat. Of course he's cold. What else would he be doing? Like, you gotta bundle up more, sir. You gotta bundle up more. And then we have Donald Duck. Donald Duck. Napoleon No, that is not what that said. Nephew Fred. Is that from A Christmas Carol? Is that like Uncle Scrooge's son in A Christmas Carol? What's that say? Yes, Bob Cratchit. That Fred, always so full of kindness. And then Ebenezer Scrooge. He always was a little too peculiar. Okay, that is Christmas Carol. Okay, I was about to say Donald Duck. His name is not Fred. I don't know what you're talking about. We understand now. We understand. And then we have Tiny Tim's crutch. I like the wispies around it. Looks like that. Look, this is kind of a sad picture. We're gonna move on real quick. Rafiki's Bakura staff. Oh my goodness, another sad picture. Where's Rafiki? And why is this staff all frozen? Oh my goodness. What does this card even do? Okay. It's fine. It's not that great. It's not that great. It's not worth Rafiki getting his staff frozen and stuck and leaving it there. Not worth it. Next, we have our first uncommon or our second uncommon. The Rafiki one was our first one. And this is the Elsa. Ooh, let's let it focus. It's focusing on Ollie right now. I need to there it goes. Ollie the possum over there. This one's so pretty. We did have the legendary or the iconic version of this one. Can't remember the rating of it, but now we have the regular version as well. So cute, so cute. And then we have Gosselin Mallard, DuckTales. Woo! Love DuckTales. Love it. But she needs a hat as well. What's with these people not wearing hats in the middle of a snowstorm? And then we have our first rare containment unit with one of Stitch's cousins inside it with Gantu holding on. Gantu, you better let go of Stitch's cousin. Otherwise, he's going to come for you. Okay, let's see what our next one is. It's another rare. Kristoff. Ooh, I've not seen this one before. This one looks cool. He looks very heroic. Very heroic. And then our foil one is a common Minnie Mouse. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. Won't say no to that. And then we have our puzzle piece. Oh, nope, it's a story piece, not just a puzzle piece. So let's figure out what are our top 3 cards of the day. Top 3 cards. What were the best 3 cards that we pulled? Let's see, let's see. I think this is gonna be easy. I think this is easy. Now, runner-up, or honorable mention, I should say, is Containment Unit. This one's a cutie, but it's not like a cutie at first glance. It's like a, huh. And then it's like, no, actually, that's kind of cute. Yeah, I like it. You know? So. But these 3 are cuties right off the bat. Right off the bat. Bree wanted me to take her to work and wait for her to get off. And I said, will you get me Pokemon cards? And she said no. So therefore, I'm at home. I mean, valid question. You gotta have a treat. You gotta treat yourself. As long as it's within the budget. Treat yourself, you know? Okay. Our top 3 cards of the pack. You ready? You ready? Bam. Are we surprised? We got Copper, we got Minnie Mouse, and we got Kristoff. Such cuties. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, so cute. Especially this Kristoff one. I really like that one. Like, the colors of it are really nice, and how, like, everything points back to his face. All of the lines of motion, if we want to get, like, super technical with art terms, all the lines lead to his face, and his face is bright and shining, and it's just really easy to focus and read the image while also having, like, appealing color theory and yada, 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 yada. You want me to wait for 2 hours? Yeah, wait for 2 hours and not get a pack? Despicable. Despicable. No, if I was to do that every time that I'm like, hey, I need a treat. Let's go do something. Let me get a treat. I could not do that. That would be such a slippery slope, especially with packs. Especially with packs. But she just got off. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Wonderful, wonderful. But it wasn't the most exciting pack we've ever opened. Here's it gonna focus on me again. Focus, focus. No, okay. I tried. I tried everything. I don't know what else to do other than peace sign pose. But with that being said, it wasn't the most exciting pack, but it was still a pretty good pack. Got some cards that we definitely need. So that's all good. But also we did some good stuff in okay, this is really gonna bother me. We did some good stuff in Palia as well. Is it going to? I just need it to like see my face. Focus in on my face. Or even focus in on Ollie, honestly. If you focus in on Ollie, you're focused on me. But we did a good job for day one of springboards and Palia. I'm not too worried about like rushing and getting them done because we got plenty of time, you know. We're gonna be fine. But tomorrow we're gonna be hanging out in Disney Dreamlight Valley, and we're actually gonna be working on some Wally quests and some Eve quests. And while we're doing that, I may or may not be giving y'all some fun facts about the Wally movie. So if you're interested in that, definitely stick around. It will start at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So whatever time that is, wherever you are in the world. Yeah. But the next time we'll be playing Palia is next week. And I don't know if we're going to be like doing some questing or if we're going to continue on bulletin boards. I'm not sure yet, but I do know next week we'll continue some Palia fun. So if you're interested in that, if you haven't gotten all your drops yet, stick around for that. But with that being said, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you to everyone who popped in, whether it was to lurk, to chat, to actively watch, like whatever. Greatly, greatly appreciate you hanging out with me. And don't forget that you matter and you are important in the world, and the world would not be the same without you in it. And I truly do mean that. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. With that being said, if I can see you tomorrow, can't wait to see you tomorrow. But if not, I'll see you when I see you. And let's see, I guess that's all we have to say. The only thing left to say now is bye.